Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Owensville High School Gymnasium, where we are about to have volleyball senior night from the class of 2026. We got two great seniors this year, Miss Rachel Kepke and Miss Clara Julius, and we are about to celebrate them right now as the JV girls just got done defeating the Blair Oaks Falcons, and we are going to get started. So I'm going to take the mic off me. My name is Tyler Ehring. I'll be doing the broadcasting and announcing this evening for you guys, and we will have a lot of fun here. I've got Mr. Chris Waymeyer helping me out, and I'm going to talk to him for just a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. You can see them. This is the junior girls lining up over here as they're getting started here for the senior night. They always walk out and hand out the gift bags to them. I'm going to holler at my guy one more time here, so I'll be right back. All right, looks like it's about to get started. I'm going to take my headset off so you guys can hear the sound of the gym and what they have to say about these seniors over the PA system. The seniors are going to walk out from over there, so that's where you want to be shooting right now.
So cameras all over there?
You can have one there and just jump on another camera and get that over there.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's senior night at Owensville High School. We have two seniors here that we would like to recognize, but we would first like to recognize two seniors from Blair Oaks, Miss Riley Higgins and Casey Nashler. Thank you girls for your support of the program. Our first senior is Miss Clara Julius. Clara Julius is the daughter of Mary and Curtis Julius of Owensville. Clara plans to attend a college or university where she will be studying health sciences. One day, she hopes to be working in the pediatric medical field. Her favorite memory was when the team finally completed 50 and 5 with just 7 seconds to spare. Our other senior is Miss Rachel Kepke. Rachel is the daughter of Mike and Becky Kepke of Owensville. Rachel plans to attend Missouri State University to earn a degree in health science and pursue a career in the healthcare field. Her favorite memory is the Dig for Life tournament in Cape Girardeau her senior year, where the team continued winning throughout the day and came back with first place and a huge trophy. This tournament served as a turning point for the team and helped them realize what they could accomplish together. Thank you, seniors and families, for your dedication to the program.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That's the senior night portion of the broadcast tonight. Miss Rachel Kepke and Clara Julius both come from absolutely excellent families. Gotten to have both of them in class over the years, and both very extremely respectful students here at OHS. They set a good standard and make good grades, involved with a lot of stuff, help the class out, pretty much all the above. So couldn't be more proud of them. Thankful for their their time here at OHS. We are getting ready to have the girls run out on the floor, so I kind of have an obligation with that as well. So I'm going to pop off the mic here for just a second to help get set up for that, and we will go from there. Hey. Yeah. All right, I am back. It takes a little bit of a coordinated effort to be able to make that work, but we've got it done now, and now it's just time for some volleyball action. Kind of decided to do this broadcast on a last-minute whim. We were trying to, get ready for the cross-country meet that's happening tomorrow. I'm one of the middle school cross-country coaches. Clara and Rachel, two seniors, both my students for a very long time. They asked if they could have their senior night broadcasted, and you know what? I'm more than happy to do it. Got a great team this year and a great group of seniors and a great group of juniors coming up with this volleyball team too. I'm going to go ahead and give my cameraman a little instructions on what to do here during this break to kind of help me as far as things to talk about during the broadcast. So if you guys could all hold tight for just a moment. We got a two-man crew tonight, so it's a smaller crew, but it's going to be all the same stuff that you guys are used to as far as shots and things like that. We've got 4 cameras set up. I'll go ahead and roll through them, I guess, real quick. Here you'll get to see the Dutch Girls servers from this angle. Here you'll get to see the Blair Oaks Falcons servers from this angle. And then my helper tonight, Mr. Chris Waymeyer, is a freshman. He's helped out on the last 4 broadcasts. He says he wants to help out with as many as he can this year because he enjoys it so much. And I couldn't be more thankful for Mr. Waymeyer. He's on the floor right now with this camera, and he'll be giving you some floor shots tonight, which I think makes the broadcast so much better. So, real quick, I'm going to talk to Chris for just a moment, give him a little instruction on how to help me here in the beginning part, and then I will be right back with you all. All right, I think we are ready. You can keep it, Chris.
Okay, because that would make it easier for us to communicate.
Yeah, for sure. All right. We're going to be getting started here, obviously, in 15 minutes. To give you a little rundown of what we've seen happen so far tonight, the JV team did come in here and get a win earlier against this Blair Oaks Falcons JV team, so we're very excited about that. And it looks like on my bottom UI here, I've got one thing I need to clean up. Looks like our live viewers are getting like a double or something like that. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Oh boy, it looks like I am actually frozen here. That's kind of scary. I'm going to do a quick double check real quick. As I'm doing that, you guys are seeing on screen right now Miss Rachel Kepke. Rachel Kepke, one of those seniors that were honored at the start of tonight's game. Rachel is involved in a lot here at OHS. Her dad actually taught here for quite a while. Anybody that went to school here probably knows Mike Kepke. He taught out in the Ag building. And he's a very beloved teacher. Retired just recently, but I don't know that he's ever really slowed down as he's still working hard on the farm. And apparently earlier in the season, he had a lucky shirt that he was wearing, and the girls were winning while he was wearing that shirt. I think they were actually, and maybe the story is that the shirt that he was wearing, the flannel, they were going to have like a Mike Kepke night where all the people who came in attendance were wearing Mike Kepke attire. Tim Murky, I see you there in the chat. It says, learn how to spell senior. I guess I don't know where was senior spelled wrong at. Was it spelled wrong in the title of the broadcast or something like that? Very, very possible. Now on screen you see Miss Clara Julius. Clara, the other senior on this Dutch Girls Volleyball team, as we only have two this year. Clara also very involved here at OHS. Big member of the DECA program and does a great job in all of her classes. She's actually in my TV studio class right now. I'm very thankful to have her in class. Had her in my broadcasting class last year. She's a joy to be around. She's got a twin, Carly and Clara, and I love those two because they give each other a lot of trouble, but when push comes to shove, they've always got one another's backs, and I love that about them. They're a blast to be around. Tim says, on a sign over across the gym. Oh, one of the student signs, Tim? That's definitely a possibility. I thought maybe I accidentally keyed something in wrong whenever I was making the broadcast or something like that. So whether you're tuning in from Blair Oaks or you're tuning in here from Owensville, I hope you guys enjoy the broadcast. We do the best that we can. Typically, I have a partner on microphone with me, but tonight he is out helping prepare for our cross-country meet that's happening tomorrow. Mr. David Kopelman put a lot of work into our cross-country course, and we are very excited about our meet that's taking place here on campus tomorrow. I don't know. My computer is being very funky right now. I'm not sure. Okay, now it's back. All right. Gonna talk to Chris for one more second here as he's trying to help me out. Popular man up here in the Crow's Nest tonight. Just had Mr. Scott Rasmussen stop by to say hi. Scott tunes into a lot of our live broadcast, and I'm very thankful for Scott and his support. All right, Chris, I told him to zoom in on some of the players down there so we can talk about them. Number 12 right there, that's Miss Carly Copeland, and I know she was really excited to get back on the floor tonight. She was in a bit of a fender bender recently, and it actually kept her out of a few games. So Carly got her in my classes as well. She was very excited to get back out there. On screen now, you see number 11. That is Ava Schulte. If you tune into our last broadcast, set number 2 against the Union Wildcats, Ava Schulte started on like a serving streak that had like 8 or 9 straight points for the Dutch girls, as the Dutch girls were able to get a commanding win in the second set against Union, conference rival. Unfortunately, that was going to be the only set that they won that evening. But she did a fantastic job serving, and excited to watch her play again tonight. Right there, number 9, that's Miss Jolene Braun. Jolene, well, now we're on number 1. Number 1 I have actually never had in class before, and I think she is actually wearing a uniform for Kerrigan Griffin, who is injured right now. So maybe that's a call-up. I'm not 100% sure. Chris is a little zoomed in here, doing the best he can to follow. See who he goes to next. See Miss Jenna Hoffman there on screen. Chris is going somewhere else. All right, number 10, that is Braylee Crosby, I believe. All right, number 7, Lily Sample. You're going to hear her name called a lot tonight, as she does a lot of the front court work for these Dutch girls. She can jump through the roof, ladies and gentlemen, and she, I think the girls give me trouble whenever I say spike. I don't really know if that's the correct volleyball term anymore. I know when they spike the ball, they call it a kill if they're able to get the point. But she has an incredible vert, timing, all the above, and she gets a lot of points for these Dutch girls. Right there is also Riley Gruby. Riley Gruby is a sophomore, and she's done a great job on this Dutch girls team as a younger player that's been playing in the front court a lot as well. Gets a lot of blocks, does a fantastic job. My first time really getting to see her play was this year on the varsity level, and it's been a blast to watch her play. I think in the last broadcast, Coach Dave Kopelman referenced her quite a bit, and her spike was like a Hakeem Olajuwon hook shot. She comes way back with it and is able to get a good shot on it there. All right, who do we got next? Chris is still on Miss Riley Gruby there. You see Riley and Rachel Kepke there as the girls are going through their warm-ups. I have not gotten to have Riley Gruby in class yet, but from all that I've heard from all of the teachers, heard a lot of teachers in the teachers' lounge that were actually very excited for her and the success that she's been having on the volleyball team. And it's great to see. It's great to see. Oh. Tim Murky says, Jenna's Mama loves these broadcasts. Well, Jenna's Mama, I hope that you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and you get to see Jenna on screen right now. Jenna, she is awesome. I've got her in my intro TV studio class, and she is a lot of fun to have in class and does a great job. Right now she's doing my broadcasting class, and she does the front main newscaster portion, and she gets it honestly. Her mom was also involved in news as well, and Jenna does a good job. She's got a lot of confidence, and she works actually with the other volleyball player we just talked about a second ago, Miss Lily Sample. They're both our main anchors for our live daily announcements that we do at the end of each school day to announce the announcements that are going to happen for the next day, and Jenna does a fantastic job with that. Those kids are always making me laugh and keeping me on my toes, and as a teacher, that's what I love to see. It makes my days, makes all my days really great, honestly. It's a pretty cool job. And now you'll see Blair Oaks there starting to take the floor to do their warm-ups, give you a couple looks what that looks like. Our floor cam right now is unmanned because Christopher is manning a camera up here on top for me. But Blair Oaks, we'll go through their roster here in just a moment, give you some idea on how tall some of these girls are, because that is one of the things that you kind of look at for that front row. Union had a really tall girl the other night, and people who are watching the broadcast typically want to know, what are the size of these people? Give me just 1 second. Chris is up here to chat with me again. I'll be right back. Looks like Chris just recruited some more help for us on camera tonight. One of my middle school cross-country runners, Liam Crammy. Maybe you noticed the Crammy name. His dad is actually the girls' basketball coach for middle school 7th grade right now, and also the varsity girls' basketball coach for this year, as Mr. John Van Leer has moved on. Right now in the gym, we got 5 minutes until game time, so we're just about to get started. I told you a moment ago that I would read you the heights of these varsity girls listed on their roster. We'll start with their seniors, and it looks like they have 2 seniors, I believe, because that's what they said at the beginning of the night. We have Riley Higgins. She's a defensive specialist. She is 5'3". Typically, your front line are the taller girls. Defensive specialists are usually the ones that are able to move around a lot and be able to save the ball. They call it dig the ball out, try to help teammates set up for a spike. They're usually in the back row. The other senior is Miss Chiara Francillo. I'm assuming possibly, I don't want to make an assumption, but she is a senior on the C team, so I'm assuming maybe she is a foreign exchange student. I don't want to make too much of an assumption, though, but typically your seniors, that's just the way it works out. But regardless, moving on. The juniors on this Blair Oaks High School team, Kendall Wood, number 1. She's a 5'3" defensive specialist. Camden Lackman, she is a junior, 5'3" defensive specialist. Number 3, Kylie Hickman. She is a junior, 5'7", and she plays front row. There's a freshman on this Blair Oaks team, Miss Allie Rackers. She is number 4. She is 5'2" and a defensive specialist. Number 7 for the Falcons is Mallory Strope. She's a sophomore, 5'7", and she is a frontline player. Number 8, Ainsley Stegeman. She is a sophomore. She's 5'7". She's a middle hitter. Number 9, Audrey Bushjost. She's a junior, 5'9", middle hitter. Number 10, Lydia Christian is a junior, 5'7", right side. They have 2 more freshmen. Number 12, Hannah Lackman. She's a 5'5", and she's a front row player. And then their tallest girl on the team is actually a freshman. She's number 13, so we'll take a look at her and see if she is on the starting lineup as the tallest girl on the roster. She's 5'10", so she is taller than Miss Audrey Bush-Joes by just 1 inch, but the next tallest girls they have are all 5'7", so I would imagine she stands out to be quite a little bit taller than the rest of the girls on the floor, standing at 5'10", as a freshman front row player. Number 14, Lainey Tobin is a sophomore, 5'5", and then, again, I already said Riley Higgins, number 15, senior, 5'3". That's fine. Hey, Chris. All right, it's always fun teaching some students how to do some things on the fly. You see, tonight is camo night here at the gym as we've got just 2 minutes left. It looks like we're up to 27 viewers. Thank you to all of those who have tuned in tonight. We appreciate you. Oh, boy. Computer is having a little bit of trouble tonight. I'm hoping that it doesn't give me any trouble once the game start here. Apologize, down there in the bottom right, my OCD is driving me nuts. There is it looks like there's an overlapping live viewer count, and unfortunately I can't actually go in and fix that right now because my computer is having some issues, and I don't want to turn the broadcast off and have you guys get disconnected. I've got it pulled up on my phone. If you guys notice any issues audio-wise or anything like that throughout the night, just give me a heads up. I'll do the best I can to fix on the fly, but if I ever have to take a broadcast down, that's always a huge pain in the neck because then the viewers have to go re-find it, and that is not usually a very successful thing to have happen during a broadcast. But we are a little undermanned tonight, but it's going to be a great night. One moment. All right, we also, for senior night tonight, have a pretty awesome thing happening here as the OHS choir, as you see them making their way to the floor. They're going to sing the national anthem live, and we got the whole choir. So I'm going to take my headset off, crank the volume on my headset to try to give you guys the best opportunity to hear them in here. With all of them in here, it should sound pretty amazing. The choir is directed by Miss Bethany Ward, and they have done an excellent job sending more kids to state, getting state honors than we've ever had. So without further ado, I'm going to take my headset off.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's varsity match between the Blair Oaks Falcons and your Owensville Dutchgirls. Please stand and remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem by OHS Troubadours.
Fantastic performance by our OHS choir Troubadours, and congratulations to them with all the success that they've been having. And now we're going to do the starting lineups. I'll take my headset off again so you can hear.
Number 8, Ainsley Stegman. Number 9, Audrey Bushos. Number 10, Lydia Christian. Number 13, Avery Trickline. Number 14, Lainey Tobin. And your libero, number 1, Kendall Wood. Blair Oaks is coached by Danielle Lukenhoff and assisted by Chantel Doolin and Julie Lukenhoff. And now for your Dutch girls. Number 4, Clarice Scrupp. Number 6, Maya Vandergrift. Number 5, senior Rachel Kennedy. Number 7, Lily Sample. Number 12, Carly Copeland. Number 20, Riley Rudy. And your libero, number 8, senior Clara Julius. The Dutch girls are coached by Jamie Reinauer and assisted by Emily Hardy and Brooke Quincy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about underway here in the OHS Gymnasium for some volleyball this evening. The Blair Oaks squad just started a slow to fast clap. Not really sure what it was for, but I didn't hate it. It got me excited. Seemed like a lot of respect between both of these teams before we got started, and that's exactly the way it should be. Owensville tried to recognize the two seniors that are playing for this Blair Oaks Falcons team, and they did a great job supporting our seniors as well. One thing I did take note of while I was listening to them do their announcements, the freshman that's 5'10", the tallest girl on the team, number 13, Avery Trinkling, she is starting for this Blair Oaks squad, so it'll be interesting to to see how she does tonight. It's always fun to watch a freshman get thrust into a position like that and see how they do. We do not have any freshmen on the floor for this Dutch girls varsity squad, but it's not something we've never had before. It's definitely happened before, just not with this current squad right now. So we are about underway here. I've got pretty awesome crew, honestly, makeshift. We threw it together pretty last minute, as I mentioned earlier. But I've got Mr. Christopher Waymeyer on the floor cam that you see right here. He'll give us some interesting shots throughout the evening. And then I've got one of my middle school cross-country runners on the cam up here with us. We'll see how we do. It's his first time ever operating a cam as the girls get started here. Very first play. I don't know if you guys can see that. My cameraman had to pick up his camera and get moving as the ball was heading towards him, and now they're shooing him further away, which is fine. I feel bad for him because he stayed in that exact same spot the entire last game. I'll have to pick him up a little bit there. He wasn't trying to cause a stink. Unfortunately, he's just in the wrong place at the wrong time on the very first volley of the game. As the Dutch girls trail 1-0 here. Oh, great. Oh. That ball was spiked very, very hard at Miss Lily Sample, and she had to do everything she could just to keep the ball alive, and she did for the most part. Unfortunately, unable to get a second hit on that as Dutch girls trail now 2-0. Maya Vandergrip with a tip over, and she gets the Dutch girls on the board and serving for the first time here tonight. Great job, Maya. Maya, a junior here at OHS. She might be the only girl on the floor right now that played varsity as a freshman. I believe she did see the floor a little bit as a freshman, which is pretty cool. All right. Miss Carly Copeland got the serve off to start there. Oh, little miscommunication there on the Dutch girls' end is going to send the volley back to the Blair Oaks side. Dutch girls trail 3-1 here in the early going. Blair Oaks with a little bit of fortune there as the ball hit the net and squeaked over. Very difficult one for the Dutch girls to try to return the serve on that one, as that's going to be an unfortunate ace here. Dutch girls trail 4-1 here. They set up, though. Senior Rachel Kepke. A little early game jitters here from the girls, it seems, but they're going to get things right back in line here. You see Coach Ridenauer there on the sidelines. Flipping through my cameras here to see what I've got from these guys. Got the serve here. We're underway. Dutch girls try to settle it down and get it over the net. Clarice Krupp does just that. Carly Copeland Jr. unable to dig that one out. Moves the score to 6-1. I think the girls on the floor would probably be hardest on themselves, but I know this is not the start that they had envisioned. I'll be right back. All right, my floor cameraman came over to talk to me. Sorry about that. As Lily Sample gets the first kill of the game for these Dutch girls, as they cut the lead to 6-3 here for the Falcons. It's going to send Miss Jenna Hoffman back to serve. Jenna does a great job serving for these Dutch girls. Great defensive specialist. I believe Coach Dave called her Jump Serve Jenna. She did a great job against Union. Oh, and a good block there from Miss Rachel Kepke as her and Maya the Myth Vandergriff formed a brick wall. That one is going to be point for the Dutch girls as jump serve Jenna heads back. To keep this Dutch girl rally going. Ooh. Unable to make that one happen. Is going to move the serve back in control of Blair Oaks. Just a few unforced errors, I guess is what you'd call it here in the early going. I think the Dutch girls are going to settle in and play much better as things get going here, and that's going to help things out as the server for Blair Oaks got just a little long on that one, sitting it just beyond the orange line back there, the volleyball line. It's going to be the Dutch girls serving, and that looks like number 10, Miss Braylee Crosby. Oh, big spike by Rachel Kepke. Dutch girls cut the lead by these Blair Oaks Falcons down to 2, 8-6 as they are starting to rally now. I just got my guy who was filming the JV football game, Mr. Zach Barch, coming in to deliver a camera to me. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Zach Barch was just out at the football game. You might know Zach. He is a senior for the Dutchman football team this year, and he said that the JV team was defeated tonight by a score of 14-0 by Union. Dutch girls keep this rally going, and they tie things up 8-8. Try to keep things going here. But unfortunately, not able to get that block to fall. Braylee Crosby checks out, and it looks like as Clara Julius checks back in, our libero, senior number 8. Rachel with a spike, and she's going to get that one to fall, as Rachel has 2 kills here in the early going for these Dutch girls, and you love to see that, especially on senior night. Looks like Reese Hampton checks into the game. She is back to serve. She's a junior number 3. And we are ready to go. Let's go, Dutch girls. 9-9 ball game here. That spike is going to be long, but did it get our fingertips? Dutch girls point, says the official. I think maybe the Blair Oaks girls might have thought that that touched our blockers' fingertips. And now they are changing it, and they are saying that it did touch our blockers' fingertips before it went out, making it Blair Oaks point. Sorry for the quick video switch there. I'm trying to commentate and video switch tonight. Riley Gruby with that big sky hook spike, as Coach Dave would say. Way to go, Riley. All right, now it looks like Miss Lily Sample, number 7, back to serve for the Dutch girls. She's got a good serve. Blair Oaks sets up with a tip. Dutch girls got to get it over here, and they are able to do just that. It was Reese Hampton. Tip, but it looks like it was a lift. It was a lift there by Blair Oaks, so it's going to be Dutch girls point, making it 11-10. What a good first set here so far from a viewer's perspective, nice and close game by both teams. Dutch girls seemed a little bit, as number 3 for Blair Oaks, Miss Kylie Hickman, unable to get that one over the net. Dutch girls seemed a little bit maybe lackadaisical in the beginning, maybe a little beginning of the game jitters, but they are settling down right now as Lily Sample gets that one in. It's going to be an ace. I love the ace. The girls are always so excited. Crowd gets into it. One of the cool things here about volleyball is all the excitement that I think you see on the floor. I think it makes it a lot more fun for the whole crowd. When you see that excitement from the players on the floor, I think it ignites everybody. Everybody gets excited as you see fans in the stands there with the seniors' head cutouts, Rachel and Clara, camo night. You know, there's one thing that Owensville is not ever going to be short on, and that is camouflage. We've got plenty of camouflage as these are hunting parts. I love watching the kids get so excited down there. I put them on the video board with the feed that you guys just saw, and they get very excited to be on the video board. All right, Lily Sample back in action here. Sorry, I was on the wrong feed there. I had to switch the video board. Dutch girls point as that one is going to harmlessly hit the top of the net and fall down on the Falcons side. All right, Sample to serve. Hope we get to say that for a long time, but unfortunately, I jinxed it. She's a little long on that one, able to get that down angle. And now Blair Oaks set back up to serve here. Looks like number 1 for Blair Oaks. Clara Julius had to make a decision there. It was hard to tell if it was going to stay in or go out. I think she made the wise decision to go ahead and play it, as that one does go out, and it is going to be Dutch girl point as it was a little bit long. Dutch girls now lead 15-11, have a little bit more control in this set, but definitely got to finish the thing out. Now back to serve for the Dutch girls is libero senior Clara Julius. Clara gets that thing over the net. Uh-oh. Almost had a basket on the basketball hoop up there, which is in play. Oh my gosh, Maya the Myth Vandegrift with a magnificent kill. You know, I thought it was kind of funny when Coach Dave started calling her Maya the Myth, but I kind of like it. It's really grown on me, Coach. That was a good call. Oh, great block there by the Dutch girls, but it does not stay inside. Just a bit outside on that one. It's going to return the serve back to Blair Oaks. Sorry, I got some amateurs on cameras tonight, and that's okay. They're in positions they've never been in, so you might see a little bit of a jumpy camera, but I'm very appreciative of their help, especially on such short notice. Both doing a great job. Jolene Braun with a spike. Her whole body went into that one. That was awesome. Here comes Maya Vandegrift with a good spot, good placement, as the Dutch girls now lead by 5. It looks like Carly Copeland is checking in for Jolene Braun. Reese Hampton is coming out of the game as Rachel Kepke checks back into the game. And now back to serve for these Dutch girls is Miss Carly Copeland. All right, here we are. I don't know what the inadvertent whistle was for, but here we go. Oh, Carly's going to be just a little long on the spike. Got a sub coming in now for the Falcons, and that looks like it is number 2. Number 2 coming in to serve is Camden Lackman. Junior, 5'3". She gets the serve off. Rachel Kepke. Uh-oh. Dutch girl down. Dutch girl down. She gets back up. Clarice Krupp. Oh, man. Felt like the girls were kind of on skates there for a moment as they were trying to get into positioning. Just never really had it on that volley. That's why he played a 25, though. Plenty of time here, plenty of time. Blair Oaks gets that one over. Set, spike. Three. We must have had somebody step over the line. Every time I think of over the line, I think of the Big Lebowski. Over the line! Taking bowling just a bit too seriously. All right. Dutch Girls need to get this serve back here as we still got a tight game. They're going to call that one in. It was very, very close. Very, very close. Blair Oaks now brings it to within one. 17-16 here in this first set tonight. Looks like it's going to be a grind all night long. Oh my gosh, great effort there by Lily Sample to try to keep that thing alive, but unfortunately unable to get that thing back over the net as the game is now tied 17-17, and Blair Oaks is on a little bit of a run of themselves here now. Dutch Girls are going to get that point, I'm guessing, because somebody was either over the line or touched the net. I did not catch the signal from the officials, so I can't actually give you that call. However, we're serving, and that's all that matters. And jump serve Jenna is back there to keep this thing going. Skims the net on the way across. Probably adds a level of difficulty for these Falcons as the Dutch Girls are going to get that point, making it 19-17. We are 6 points away from taking this first set here. There's jump serve Jenna. I feel a bit bad taking Coach Dave's nicknames. I'll see if I can come up with another one here tonight. Lily with a hammer. That was going to be tough to handle for absolutely anyone, and Blair Oaks was unable to handle it. So, way to go, Lily. Control for these Dutch Girls. 20-17 now. They only need 5 more points to take this first set, and Jenna's going to keep it rolling here. Good idea there by Lily. You know, it's one of those things by those front rope. Oh, great block! Way to go! Combination of Maya Vandegrift and Rachel Kepke. I'm guessing it was actually Maya that got the block on that by the reactions. But both of them did a great job going up to be able to try to get that block here. We'll go up on the board here. You'll probably see some of the kids get excited because they see themselves on the video board here in the gymnasium. As we got some time, we'll try to give them the get loud meter. We have a get loud meter that goes on the board in here, but you almost have to have an MC to try to get the crowd pumped up. And I don't believe per Misha you can actually do that. So I guess it would be wrong to pump your home crowd up because the opposing crowd doesn't have that same advantage, but I feel like that's part of going on the road. As long as it's respectful, I think it's okay to get excited. You're not going to find anybody more excited in the gymnasium than Coach Dave. When Coach Dave is in here, he is pumped up. Come basketball season, you'll be hearing Coach Dave a lot in the gym. Well, actually, no, you won't, because now he is actually doing the PA announcing, and he also is not able to be as pumped up as he used to be, but on the road, you'll definitely hear him because he drives the school bus, and he's able to be pumped up on the road. Dutch Girls unable to get that point, returns the serve to these Lady Falcons. Here comes the serve. We are underway. I always try to give you guys an opportunity if I have a camera angle that's going to show the server to show that. So I hope it looks okay at home. 21-19. This is a close one here, ladies and gentlemen. Good idea by Vandergrift trying to find a spot on the floor that they were not at. But they were able to retreat, set up, and then spike it for a kill to a part of the floor that we were not at. So they definitely returned the favor there. Back underway. Clara Julius Sr. digs that one out. Lily Sample gave that a heck of a hit, but it was blocked at the net there by these Blair Oaks Falcons. Going to be a timeout taken here by the Dutch girls. We'll throw something new up onto the board here. It's going to be the volleyball shuffle. See if the crowd notices it. One thing that I'm really starting to notice here with the video board is you almost have to have some sort of I guess I could have. Okay. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if I ever lose my train of thoughts, because I'm also trying to run the video board in here as well. My brain can only concentrate on one thing at a time, it appears. At least, and do it well. All right. Julius digs that one out as the Dutch girl set up, trying to get the serve back late in the first set. Good block by the combination of Maya and Rachel. Way to go, Rach. Looks like it's going to be Braylee Crosby back serving again. Does a great job getting that thing over the net here as the Falcons set up. Jenna with a great save there, but just got to get it over. Good job, Lily. Got to defend. Okay. Girls have a chance to set up for a spike. Rachel goes up. Handled by their libero. Is it going to be in or out, in or out? Oh, it's going to be, I think that's the right call. Not that it matters what I think, but it's going to be a point for the Falcons. All right, do not have one for the server, so I'm just going to go to our overhead view here. Best I can do. Couple comments here, I guess I'll. Oh my gosh, good effort there from Copeland, but unable to keep that thing in. We're getting to crunch time here. I'll wait and I'll wait and go over the comments here until this set is over, as the Dutch girls are starting to get their backs against the wall as they trail by one here, 23-22. All right, here we go. All right, game point, 24-22. Volleyball is tough in the aspect of you spend so much time working hard in the set. To lose the set after getting this deep definitely hurts. Oh, okay. Playing with the video board a little bit here. I'll take you to where the students are. That says go Dutchman. This is the Dutch girls. That is one thing that is tough about having a team name that has men or women in it, because then you have to have, it's not, unisex, so you can't have it apply to both teams, which is fine. But if you're the Tigers or something like that, I guess that doesn't apply. Everybody's a Tiger at that point. Let's go, Dutch girls. We got to rally. Long. Oh, no, and it stays in. The Blair Oaks Falcons are going to win the first set. Dutch girls will take a moment to regroup here. And we will take a moment here to talk. about what's going on in the chat. So if anybody could talk in the chat, I appreciate it. Helps me have more to talk about as well. Shanna Raker, I believe I'm saying that right. And if I'm not, I apologize. Says, cameras look good tonight. It's much easier to watch when you are not constantly switching camera views. Much better tonight. Well, thank you very much, Shanna. I don't have as big a crew tonight. And maybe it was a situation where the person who was running the video switch last time was trying to do just a little too much. And maybe that's something we can talk about in class. It was really, really nice to have somebody running the video switch, so I didn't have to do that and try to commentate. As I mentioned earlier, my brain can only do so many things. But I will keep that into mind. I think it is good to we do talk a lot about, trying not to have the camera moving so much. I think the moving makes it a little bit motion sick for those at home. At least that's what I've heard in previous broadcasts. So we try to limit that as much as we can. But I really, really, really am thankful for your guys' feedback because it helps us try to do the things that are going to make these broadcasts better. And that's the whole point. If we're going to do them, we're going to try to do the best we can. So, Shanna, thank you very much. Sam Hoffman, is this the best of 5 or 7? I think Chris Terry beat me to the punch. It is the best of 5. So, unless I have, been mistaken, which has happened a lot in my life, but I do believe it is the best of 5. That's how most standard high school varsity volleyball games are. JV is going to be best of 3 sets, and same thing with C team or freshman, however you want to call it. But yeah, best of 5. So Dutch girls are in a hole right now, but there's still plenty of time. And if there's anything that's encouraging from that first set, I would say that it is that the Dutch girls were competitive all throughout that first set. So hopefully they can carry that here into set number 2. And when we played Union last week, what we saw was the Dutch girls came out in set number 2, and they went on a big run. So would love to see that again. Maybe the Dutch girls can take set 2 a bit more handily. We'll see. Girls return to the floor, and we are ready to play volleyball. All right, and just who started serving in set number 2 the other night for the Dutch girls, Miss Ava Schulte. That's who's serving here. And first one gets an ace right off the bat. A little help from the net there. That is such a hard thing. I mean, I don't know if you can actually, practice trying to do that, but if you could, it would be pretty awesome if you were able to get that good at it. Ava Schulte gets another one, and she's going to get another ace. Back-to-back aces. She's got the hot hand. Dutch girls to that 2-0 lead. Hopefully we can make a repeat of the Union game last week and come out and win set number 2. Ava Schulte back to serve. Oh, that one's going to get a little away from her, a little long. They get 2-1 here. Oh, Dutch girls trying to look for a tip there. Not going to get it. Sorry about that. I had a question from our camera people here as the Dutch girls are not going to be able to secure that point either. Make it 3-2. Trying to get on a roll here. Oh my goodness, and that one that Ava Schulte had that hit the net and just trickled over, they just had one as well. So let's go Dutch girls. Oh, don't touch. That one's long. Dutch Girls going to get the serve back here. I see Sam Hoffman back in the chat. Jump serve Jenna might be her new nickname at home. Man, I wish I could take credit for that, but that one was not me. That was Coach Dave on the mic the other night who came up with jump serve Jenna. Loved that. Keep it going, Jenna. Great serve as the Dutch Girls look to keep it alive, but that spike was a little too hot to handle. Goes back to Blair Oaks here as the Dutch Girls trail 5-3. Do not have a view of the server now for my camera, guys, so I'm just going to leave it right here for you. Lily Sample is the one who gets the first hit on that. She's going to be just a bit long. Very close, but just a bit long. Same spot as last time. We were at 6-3 Blair Oaks in last set. Yes! Great spike there from Maya. They timed the tip right over her very well. Rachel Kepke with a good spike, sends the back row sprawling. Jenna is able to save that one. Oh, unfortunate set there. Just didn't go the way Sample had wanted. Gonna have that every now and then as Dutch Girls trail 7-3. But I can feel it in my bones. They're about to go on a big run here. Excited to see it. Oh, good block there by Maya Vandegrift. Makes it 7-4 now. Back to serve for the Dutch Girls, Miss Braylee Crosby. She's just out of your viewing eye. I did have my camera guy get over there just in time. I probably switched to class. Probably not a great view from home. Dutch Girls going to win that point. Said her name a lot tonight. Braylee Crosby. Oh, I have to stand corrected. Braylee Crosby is a freshman out there on the floor for the Dutch Girls. She's come in to serve several times now and gets herself an ace right there as the Dutch Girls have now pulled to within one at the serve of Braylee Crosby. Way to go, Braylee. Keep it going. Oh, that's in. That's in. Another ace. Way to go. Got a tie game now. Maybe Braylee has the hot hand tonight. All right, here we go. Keep it going, Dutch Girls. Front line there has front line right now has Miss Lily Sample, Riley Gruby, and Rachel Kepke. I think on that one the Falcons touched the net, which is why you saw that happen. Oh, yeah. You know, in a way, as I watch volleyball games and I'm becoming more and more confident and knowing more about volleyball, it's a game of runs like basketball. Basketball games are certainly a game of runs, and it seems like whoever has the longest or the last run is usually who wins. They're giving Dutch Girls not satisfied with that one. They're calling it a lift, but I don't know that the Dutch Girls feel the same way based on the reactions on the floor. Regardless, it's going to be a serve here for the Lady Falcons. Lily Sample with a tip, and just a great spot. Mentioned it in the last broadcast, but I'm always extremely impressed with, when you're mid-jump like that or when you're loading to jump, you have to make the decision, are you going to spike, are you going to tip, or are you going to put it? There's a lot that has to be going through your mind at the same time as you're trying to time, jump, and hit. And Lily has done an excellent job of that in the front line. It's been fun to watch. Gina sets up for Lily. Lily gets a spike, but it is blocked by the front line of the Lady Falcons, who quickly take the serve back. Blair Oaks sets up to serve. They get that thing across. Oh, wow. Julia sets up for Jolene. Sends the libero to the floor as they set up again, trying to find an empty spot on the floor. Dutch girls in defensive mode here. Libero saves it now. Blair Oaks just trying to get it back over as the Dutch girls try to set up. Sky hook! Riley Gruby! Oh, we love the sky hook. Sample back to serve. Dutch girls lead 11-9. Get that one over. Oh, that's long. Don't touch it, girls. All right, 12-9. So about this point in the game the other night, or not the other night, in the first set, the Dutch girls were able to take a lead just like they are right now, and hopefully they can hang on to it here. Sample serves, gets it across. No. Denied by the net. Unforced error there. Wish Dave and I were talking about that the other night. We were talking about, if unforced errors are a track stat. Oh, just a dead ball off the hands of Krupp, I think. Krupp, number 4. That would be Clarice. I actually saw Clarice this morning as I was heading into work. I had to stop at Walmart. She works at Walmart. Oh! Great shot there by Jolene. Riley Gruby subs out. It looks like Braylee Crosby is subbing out Maya, the Myth Vandegrift, subbing into the game. Looks like Clara Julius back to serve for the Dutch girls as she gets a little bit of an ovation here on senior night. Dutch girls lead 13-11 here in the second set, down 1-0. I think my camera guy is really interested in trying to follow the ball off of the serve as the Dutch girls get that one to fall. Yeah, I think as we watch this, he will do everything he can to follow the ball. Jolene with a big spike. Oh, man. Lily Sample down to the floor. Over to Clarice Krupp. Keeps this thing alive for the Dutch girls as Blair Oaks sets up with a spike. Dug out by Clara Julius. It's a great volley. Had a little collision there by the... Yes! Yes! Oh, my gosh. What a volley. Oh, my gosh! Maya the Myth. Way to go, Maya. Good block. It's what we like to see. Julius is going to have to take a moment here as the Blair Oaks squad is going to need to talk it over, which is what you see the home crowd chanting. Talk it over. We have an unbelievably large amount of things happening at OHS and around our school campus this week. I'm a new position this year. I am a PR guy for the school, so I've got a pretty good tap on a lot of the things that are happening around the district. I can tell you that this one is a busy week. There's no doubt about that. Tomorrow is the home cross-country meet. which is a big deal because there'll be a lot of traffic on campus as many schools are coming in for that, obviously. There'll be tons of kids on campus. But at the same time, we are also hosting a middle school girls basketball tournament at OES. So we've got that going on as well. Tonight, we had the trifecta. We had a JV football game, which I did get word on that the Dutchmen did fall 14-0 JV football tonight. We had a, I believe, I want to say it was softball against Montgomery County here on campus tonight as well. And, of course, the senior night volleyball game tonight. We'll go on with the rest of the week here at another breakage, but there's a lot going on as Clarice Krupp gets a great spike. Maya the Myth goes up, try to block it, but Blair Oaks didn't even have an attempt to get it back over the net. Part of me thinks that there was some sort of call there that stopped. It kind of looked a little bit funny from my spot, and the girls didn't go for that one because of the stoppage in play. All right, Dutch girls set up. Clarice sets to Clarice. Oh, my gosh, great placement by Clarice Krupp. Finds a part of the floor that was unoccupied. Made mention of it several times. Clarice is the niece of Miss Jeanette Krupp. Got a very great volleyball career here for the Dutch girls. Oh, great job by Vandergrift being a wall. Dutch girls set up, good opportunity to spike her tip, and it was great placement by Jolene. They thought they had won the point, but it was a fantastic play by the libero from Blair Oaks, but the girls got another opportunity at it, and Maya Vandergrift did not let them off the hook. Dutch girls are playing some inspired volleyball right now on senior night. Clara Julius is back to serve for the Dutch girls. Kind of like to zoom out there by my cameraman. Getting creative, trying some different things out. I respect that. Uh-oh, balloon popped. Got some balloons over there by the back wall under the windmill. Turn some heads back that way. Blair Oaks with the kill there. Vandergrift went up to try to block it. She did get her hands on it, but it went the wrong direction. Did not go back over the net. Instead, it kind of went off to the side on our side. It's going to be Blair Oak point. Jolene with a spike. Dutch girls set up. Here comes Vandergrift. Keeps it alive. My goodness. Reese Hampton has to just send it back over. Oh, boy. Have a collision. Have a collision. Careful, girls. Get it over. Oh, good job, Clara. Way to keep it alive. And now we got a chance to set up for a spike here. And Vandergrift does just that. Holy smokes. What a volley, ladies and gentlemen. This thing continues to go as Vandergrift tries to find an open spot on the floor. But the Falcons are meeting him every step of the way. And here comes Clarice Krupp. Oh, just a little long. That was a fantastic volley. The Dutch girls unable to come away with a point there. All right, Dutch girls lead by 5. They need 7. Lead by 5, need 7 points to make it happen. Joe gets it over the net with a tip. Oh, block attempt by the Dutch girls, but it almost hit. There's got to be a name for it. I'm just going to call it the post. Looked like a foul pole on the net. And kind of just didn't go the Dutch girls' way there. So maybe a bit of misfortune, maybe unfortunate touch on the ball. Good dig there by Jolene Braun. She gets it right off the floor. Tip by Clarice. Lily sets up for Jolene, who spikes, blocked at the net, unable to get it over, and sent a Lady Falcon diving into the bench trying to get that thing back over. Great effort there from the Lady Falcons. Can't knock someone for effort when they go diving into their bench. That's exactly what she did. Ava Schulte now back to serve for these Dutch girls. Hopefully we can go on a run. Oh, thank you, Shanna and Antenna. That would make way more sense than a foul pole. I appreciate that. I'm going to, broadcasting is just, it's broadening my horizons so much. I'm learning so much about sports that I didn't know a whole ton about originally. And I've obviously always gotten the basic concepts of volleyball, but I'm really a baseball guy. I'm a baseball, basketball, football guy, so it's been so much fun to learn all these other sports as the Dutch girls send that one into the friendlies out in the stands. Unable to get the point there as Blair Oaks pulls to within 3. Uh-oh. Julius just got to do everything she can to get it over, and she does just that. Here comes the spike. Can we handle it? Lily Sample says yes. It was a great hit there by Clara Julius to give Clarice Krupp a more competitive attempt over the net as Rachel Kepke comes in for the kill. Gets the serve back for these Dutch girls. Jump serve Jenna's coming in to do the servicing for these Dutch girls. Let's go. Let's go on a run here. Let's take set number 2. Number 2, Jenna Hoffman Jr. here at OHS. Let's make it happen. Boom. Oh, a little long on the serve. All right. 3-point game. Dutch girls lead. Can they close out here? They got to close out of the second set. We definitely want to even this up at 1-1. A lot of zooming in and out here. All right. Oh, man. Jenna made an attempt at that one, but a little too hot to handle. Number 2 back to serve for these Blair Oaks Lady Falcons. She sets up. Gets it over the net. Dutch girls set up. Vandergrift with a tip. Had the back row kind of sprawling. Good job, Jenna, to dig that one out. Vandergrift gets the great down angle on that one to get the Dutch girls a very key point here and return the serve. Dutch girls lead by 3 and need 4. Oh, Braylee Crosby back in to serve for the Dutch girls as she has done very well serving tonight. Gets that one over. Oh, spike is gonna fall. Dag nabbit. You gotta tip your hat to these Lady Falcons because they are battling tonight. Number 1 for the Lady Falcons, Kendall Wood, junior, 5'3", defensive specialist, back to serve. Trying to get you the best shot I can here. There we go. Lily Sample gets it over the net, immediately blocked right into a great spot where no Dutch girl was occupying. Going to be a timeout by the Dutch girls here as they circle around Coach Ridenour, clap it up. Student section comes alive with the Let's Go Dutch Girls chant. All right, to the 43 viewers that we have right now, thank you for tuning in. In the last stoppage of play, I talked a little bit about the things that are going on campus here in this homecoming week for the Dutchmen and Dutch girls. Tomorrow, talked about the cross-country meet, the start of the middle school girls basketball tournament. And on Wednesday, we're getting to that point of the end of the fall season where district play is beginning, and the Dutch girls softball team is getting to host districts here at OHS, which is super awesome to be able to host districts at your home school. And hopefully the Dutch girls are able to make a run out of it. We'll see. I've had a lot of people ask me if I was going to broadcast the softball game since we are getting to host districts, and the answer to that is I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed per MSHA. The school, you technically could, as the Dutch girls are going to win that point, get a very crucial point 22. They need 3 more here. You can technically, but you have to pay MSHA like a large. You have to pay a fee to MSHA to be able to live broadcast your own game for a district game, because MSHA has the rights to all of those. So the short answer is no, I will not be broadcasting the district tournament for the softball girls, as great effort there by Blair Oaks. Just kind of the first hit led them back, and they weren't able to ever get it under control from there. Dutch girls are now 2 points away from evening the night up, as now the Blair Oaks Falcons are going to take a time out of their own. All right, chat, maybe somebody can help me out here. I don't know the answer. How many timeouts do the teams get? Is it per set or is it for the whole night? The other night I started noticing I feel like multiple timeouts were taken by each team in each set. So I didn't know if it was, each set you get an X amount of. Sorry, I had to yawn there. I didn't know if it was each set you get an X amount of timeouts or if it was for the entire evening you get an X amount of timeouts. So any volleyball knowledge at home that you could impart on me on that question would be greatly appreciated, and I would definitely be welcoming of any information. Looks like Reese Hampton is back to serve for these Dutch girls who need just 2 points to take set number 2. Blair Oaks sets up. Oh, no, that one's going to the student section. Looks like it was caught there by – my eyes are failing me. I feel like I can tell who that is by how they're standing, but I can't see very well right now. Speaking of which, that reminds me of a funny story I'll tell you all. The next stoppage of play. The Dutch girls really need to win this one, and they are not able to. Makes it 23-22. Dutch girls were in a spot in the first set where it was just wanted to close out. Were not able to do so. That's how they found themselves in this 1-0 hole. Oh, great spot there as it double tapped. The number 9 for Blair Oaks, Miss Audrey Bush-Jost, just kind of caught both of her hands there, which not able to do that. Sends Lily Sample back to serve with the Dutch girls now. Game point. Need one more point to take set number 2. What do you say, Sample? All right, that'll work. Oh, good dig by Clara Julius. Although she's tapping her chest saying, my bad. So maybe obviously it wasn't the dig she was looking for. But to me, it looked like that was a hard ball to return, and she at least gave it a chance. Blair Oaks go to serve. Oh, and they're going to be long, and the Dutch girls are going to win on an unforced error here in set number 2 to move things to 1-1. We got a 3-minute stoppage of play here, and I will tell you my story here as a cross-country coach. I could tell stories all night long. I could bore you guys to death, but I'll tell you this one. First, Nick Schulte said, I believe you get 3 timeouts per set. Thanks so much, Nick. I did not know that, but that makes a lot of sense. Maybe that's signified on the scoreboard in some way. Maybe that's what fouls player is. I'm not really sure, but that checks out. That seems about right. So thank you for that information as I am trying to learn myself. Here's my cross-country story for you. We were at practice the other day, and we're at the point of the season now in cross-country where we like to say the hay is in the barn, meaning that the kids have already done all of the work to get to their athletic, fitness level right now, as they're in the best shape that they've been in all year. Maybe most of them for a lot of the best shape of their lives. But now it's about end of the season trying to get healthy, making sure that your legs are their freshest, so that way when you go to run a big meet like conference, district, state, that you have your best legs underneath you, and you're relying on that training that you did in September, August, and early October to get there. Well, we also talk about having the grit to be able to push through on a practice that maybe is tough, or getting through the bumps and bruises, because you can't make it through a cross-country season or any really sports season without feeling a little bit of, if you're out there trying, you're going to be a little sore. Well, in middle school cross-country, we get to hear some pretty interesting reasons as to why people can't run. And we never want to question a student on, if they're telling me something hurts, it has to hurt. I have to take their word for it. Well, I had one young man one day. He came in, and it was quite humorous. He said he was blind. He said he couldn't see, could not see, and he was playing the acting role of this very, very well. He was walking down the hall. He's like, I can't see, Coach. I just got blurry vision. He's like touching the lockers as he's going down the hallway. We had indoor practice that day because it was raining outside, and we're like, well, do what you can, take it easy. If all you can do is walk, obviously whatever you can do is better than nothing. And he took it really easy. And at the end of practice that day, we said, all right, guys, we're going to end practice today with a little bit of dodgeball in the gym. And a divine intervention had taken place, and now that man who could not see could now see. And we're like, are you okay? You just said you couldn't see. He's like, I think I'm better. I think I play a little dodgeball. And those are the stories that they bring a smile to my face because I love that age group of kids. They're hilarious. And I've got to get on the microphone here to get Chris to fix that camera. All right, we got that fixed. Quick walkie-talkie down. But yeah, that was one of my favorite stories from this year, and he does a great job for us. And but man, a little dodgeball. I think the answer there is a little dodgeball can fix anything. As the Dutch girls were able to get that point, I will have to admit, whenever I was that age, I think I'd probably try to play dodgeball with my leg chopped off because there's something about throwing objects at other people that, as a baseball guy, I really thoroughly enjoy that. Oh, unable to get that one over. Jenna a little bit frustrated there, but she's going to bounce right back next time she's back there to serve. I think anybody who's gone through public education has obviously played dodgeball, familiar, and probably has a Oh, good effort there by Jenna. She tried to get an errant hit from a teammate back in play. Unable to do so. You see some of the student face. Oh, actually right there in the very center, that's Miss Carly Julius, Clara Julius's twin sister. And then next to her is Ariana Katsov, who maybe some of you guys know from her gold medal performances with USA Acrobatics. Uh-oh. Sample with a bomb. Met at the net for a block. Dutch girls try to get it back over. They're able to do so. This is a good volley. Oh, good job, Rachel Kepke, keeping that thing alive. Oh, and then Lily finds a great spot on the floor. Since the libero, sprawling, but unable to keep it alive for the Falcons. Great job, Sample. That's one of those things. I mean, obviously, players' eyes in volleyball have to be scanning all the time the floor so they know where to hit. As Braylee Crosby gets that one across. Try to get you guys a better. Oh, man. That one almost, I think it actually did hit the official. That was one of those defensive, basically, Blair Oaks got the spike across, and it came in so hot that Dutch girl just had to get her hand up, and when she got it up, fortunate to hit it at all, it just went straight towards the official. Sample with a huge spike, blocked right back to her. She gets the next hit on it too. That one hit the antenna. Thank you, Shanna. And I think it fell out of bounds for the Dutch girls. So it's going to be point for Blair Oaks as Blair Oaks is back to serve here. And that is number 9, Miss Aubrey Bushjost. Called her name quite a bit tonight too, actually. I think they got maybe Rachel there for a net touch or something like that. It seemed like a little bit of a delayed call, but I don't know that I could do that job. I don't know enough about volleyball to begin with. Dutch girls unable to get that one over the net as they now fall to a 6-2 deficit. In every single set tonight, they have been down at one point, 6-3. I'll be interested to see if the Dutch girls win this point to keep that trend going and keep them trailing 6-3 at every point, at one point every set, and that's not going to happen here as it's going to be 7-2. But the Dutch girls have played from behind and battled back all night long. They were behind and then took the lead in set number 1 and then battled from behind in set number 2 and won the set. So pretty evenly matched teams here tonight, quite honestly, at least as far as how they've played so far. Good job, Rach. The frustration setting in for the Dutch girls here. Few unforced errors that probably really get under your skin, I would imagine. timeout by the Dutch girls. If there was a big Blair Oaks crowd here right now, I'd imagine they'd start the talk it over chant. Told a funny story about my middle school cross-country runners. I do need to have their backs for a second here as well. I am very, very fortunate to get to coach an unbelievable middle school cross-country team this year. They've done very, very well. In our last 2 meets, we've had 5 medalists on the girls and the boys side in each of the meets, which your top 5 score. So that's pretty incredible. And as I sit out and I try to project conference and things like that, I am very excited about our chances going into conference. I think we could do some things maybe that we've never seen done on the middle school cross-country level before. So look out for them in the paper. I'm real proud of those guys and gals. Great on both sides this year. I think both can win all conference or first place in conference. Oh, Sample comes back with the kill. And I know she wanted that one, and she went out and got it. Right now, Jolene is subbing in for Ava Schulte, and Reese is subbing in for Rachel Kepke to go serve. Reese makes her way back. Rachel Kepke get a quick breather. I'm sure she'll be back on the floor momentarily. Oh, don't touch it. Long. Dutch girl point. Make it 9-4, and this is kind of how the night has really gone. I mean, the Dutch girls get down, and then the Dutch girls rally back and go on a run of their own, and it's seeming like that's going to be what happens here. Oh, not going to work out now. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. All right, I just lost my my middle school cameraman, so he had to say bye. Thank you to Liam Crammy for helping run a camera tonight. Much appreciation. Blair Oaks is really on one this set so far as they now lead 12-4. Serve is off here. I like to see the team celebrations, and Blair Oaks Falcons had a pretty funny one there. Dutch girls, looks like, are not taking a timeout. I thought they were taking a timeout at first. It looked like Blair Oaks was coming off. But that is not what is happening. Sorry, guys. I was trying to help my cameraman get a camera set for me. All right, Sample back to serve here as Dutch girls trail by 8. Blair Oaks has already crossed the midway point here, so the Dutch girls are going to have to go on a run here as, sky hook Gruby. Libero got a hand on that. It's going to be Dutch girl point. Way to go, Dutch girls. All right, maybe this is the run that we go on here as we've put a few points together in a row. Sample back to serve. She gets that one over. Block. Oh, man. The ball danced on the net, kind of went around the antenna there, and then went right out of bounds. Just a bit outside. Clarice with a big spike. Hammered it right at the libero. That's got to be long. Oh, man. Mr. Erkey had sent me a message about maybe incorporating a slow-mo replay, and I think I wish I would have had one for that one. I'm going to work on that in the offseason before basketball starts and see if I can throw something together for that, because I'd like to have a slow-motion replay. Just got to program that into my board. Blair Oaks a little bit long on that serve. That was number 2, Miss Camden Lackman. Senior Clara Julius back to serve. Dutch girls trail by 8 with Blair Oaks needing 10 to secure the set. So libero handles that one. Spike thrown right back in her face. Maya Vandergriff, way to go on a great block. Gets a big hug there from teammate Lily Sample. Dutch girls trail by 7. Julius gets it across. Kind of a dead ball there from the libero. Oh, man. That was unfortunate for us. I feel like from a position that Blair Oaks was spiking from, wasn't really the greatest position. Just kind of hoping we could come away with a point there. Obviously did not work out. Oh! Oh, man, I think Clara was in position. I don't know what's going on right now. But whatever the call was, the official held up 10 fingers, was talking to the libero. I'm not really sure. Maybe people in the chat can help me out. I don't know what that means, but obviously something was not legal because the point was awarded to the Dutch girls, and we'll take it. We'll take 16 more of them. Ava Schulte with a, oh my gosh, Rachel with a very athletic play. A ball that she timed perfectly. She spiked. Wow, she spiked a ball that they were trying to get over the net. She went up and just hammered it down. That was awesome. That was great to see. Good job, Rachel. Ava Schulte just not tall enough. Oh. We're at the point now where every one of these points count. You can't just trade on and off because, well, we're down 7. Oh! Clarice Krupp had the spike, but it was met with a block right at the net. Krupp and Rachel Kepke switch sides there. Clara gets it. Oh, good job, girls. The presence of mind of where you're located out on the floor is always impressive to me when I watch the Dutchgirls volleyball team, really any volleyball team. Oh, my gosh. Great reaction timing there from Maya Vandergriff. Oh, my goodness, what a volley. Wow. Oh, my. Wow. Okay. That one should be worth 5 points. Give us 5. Put 5 on there. That was an awesome volley. Way to go, Dutch girls. Jump serve Jenna checking into the game now for Clarice Krupp. What do you say, Jenna? Let's go on a little run here. Man, that last volley was awesome. All right, let's go. Oh! Good dig attempt there by Jenna. Great placement by Blair Oaks. I don't know enough about volleyball strategy. I don't know if our Dutch girls backline was maybe playing a little too deep or if that was just phenomenal placement by the Blair Oaks, but oh man. All right. In order for the Dutch girls to win this one now, they have to get 14 points before Blair Oaks gets 6. Oh, wow. This front line for Blair Oaks has done a great job tonight blocking. There they are again. I feel like Clarice had a very competitive kill attempt and just unable to get past the brick wall that is the front court of this Blair Oaks volleyball team. Way to go, Blair Oaks. Tip your hat when you should tip your hat. And that was, they've done a great job tonight. Hopefully our Dutch girls can. Oh, yes. Good placement by Maya Vandegrift. Maya Vandegrift is checking out of the game now to send Braylee Crosby back to serve. Braylee has done an unbelievable job serving tonight. Freshman, number 10. She gets that thing over. Got a lot of confidence back there. She don't waste no time. I like to see it. Oh, yeah. Way to go, Lily, as she drops the hammer. All right. You can never lose faith in a set. I want to see what shocked the gym. Oh, way to go, Riley. She's ready to be a wall. Point for the Dutch girls. Okay. Dutch girls trail by 6. Need 11. Braylee Crosby back to serve. Gets that one over. Oh, good job, Jenna. Oh, no! Clara Julius enters the game for Braylee Crosby. So it appears that Braylee is very much a serving specialist right now on the varsity squad, which getting to play varsity as a freshman in any capacity is fantastic, and she's done a great job with what her role is for sure. Rachel gets it across the net. Oh, good job, Ava. Ava and Clara were both going for that ball, as now timeout by the Dutch girls. They trail 23-14 here. Continuing on with the things that are happening this week, and I will probably most certainly forget something, but I can tell you that we do have events every single day this week. I can actually pull it up. I made a graphic for it this morning. My old brain short-term memory is starting to get the best of me. Obviously, the week is rounded out by the homecoming football game against Sullivan. Sullivan has a great chance to win the Four Rivers Conference, so the Dutchmen would be trying to play spoiler in that game. Varsity Volleyball is also playing tomorrow at Sullivan, and they're in the same position as the football team. They're looking to be a spoiler as Sullivan can win the Four Rivers Conference as well, unless the Dutch girls come in and catch them off balance. Dutch girls trying to rally here to win this set. Riley Gruby with the skyhook spike. Returns the serve to these Dutch girls. It looks like Jolene Braun is entering the game. Reese Hampton is entering the game as Ava Schulte and Rachel Kepke exit. Volleyball rotations are very interesting to me. Obviously, as they rotate around, you want to have your big hitters in the front and your defensive specialists in the back and servers. Dutch girls unable to win that point. It was a 24-15. Anybody in the chat, tell me, what is the biggest comeback you've ever seen once a team got to 24? We talking 20-24 comeback win? We talking 15-24 comeback win like we're about to see right here? What we got, Dutch girls? Oh! Had Dutch girls crossing each other up there. We're going to take a 3-minute break. I'll continue going over continue to go over some of the things that are happening here this week. Then on Saturday, varsity softball is potentially playing at home again, assuming if they're able to win against St. Clair on Wednesday, because they are now at the end of their season, trying to advance in the district tournament to the state tournament. This whole week there is an OES 8th grade tournament here on campus for the 8th grade girls basketball team. And then our 7th grade girls basketball team is traveling to St. James for the week for a basketball tournament as well. Shout out, giant shout out, humongous shout out to our OHS marching band as they went to CMU over the weekend and walked away with a first place trophy, which has not happened in a very long time. But the field show this year is absolutely incredible. The visuals are great. The music is phenomenal. If you have not gotten to see a marching halftime show this year from the OHS band, you are missing out. Come out to homecoming, watch that halftime show. I saw a really awesome thing happen at our last home football game, and that was that the crowd was very much in tune to what was happening out on the field. Sometimes you don't get that vibe because a lot of people maybe are there to see football and things like that, but I think that the music is so good right now that it's capturing everybody's attention, and rightfully so, because they're fantastic. They put the time in, and it's been really cool to see. I'm going to mute myself for just a moment to talk with one of our cameramen here. I'll be back momentarily. Thank you very much. All right, as we have the last minute here taken off, we talked a little bit. Okay. Hoffman gives us a little update here in the chat. He says, into the second period, Blues are winning 4-2 against the Canucks. Well, I know the Blues lost game number 1. Were they able to win game number 2, Hoff? Are they 1-1 or are they 0-2 coming into tonight's game against the Canucks? I enjoy rooting for the Blues myself. My phone has been blowing up a little bit here. I'm a big baseball and football guy, and obviously the NFL Monday Night Football is happening right now, and then also MLB playoffs, which are always so fun to watch, are happening right now. Mariners, which is the team that I'm rooting for to win it all, win 10-3 against the Toronto Blue Jays today, take a 2-0 series lead in that ALCS. So I'm hoping to see the Mariners in the World Series, and that's actually the team that I'm hoping to see win the whole thing. Because in the National League, the deep-pocketed Dodgers are taking on the small-market Brewers. Don't really like to root for the Brewers because they're in the same division as the Cardinals. But sometimes it's good to see a division rival do well in the playoffs as well. But I definitely take them over the Dodgers. Dutch Girls get on the board here first with an early lead, which is something we haven't really seen much of so far tonight. Dutch Girls lead 1-0 in this crucial third set. Win or go home, basically. So they got to win here. Oh! Ball was hit at Clarice. Clarice tried to get that thing up in the air for her teammates, just a little too far away. They were not able to handle it. Dutch Girls are tied up 1-1 here in set number 4. Oh. Dutch Girls now trail 2-1. As number 14, Miss Lainey Tobin, sophomore 5'5", for the Blair Oaks Lady Falcons serves, gets things started here. A little miscommunication there maybe from the Dutch Girls, but it might have panned out in their favor as ball was close. Kill by the Lady Falcons takes it to a 3-1. Been interesting. Every set so far this evening has really started off with Blair Oaks having an early command and then Dutch Girls fighting back. I'll say that one did not make it in by Rachel Kepke, also close. Dutch Girls are close tonight, just missing. Just missing. All right, here we go. Oh, wow, nice rotation there by the Dutch girls. Oh, that'll do it. Dutch girls win the point, send Miss Clara Julius back to serve as jump serve Jenna checks in for Clarice Krupp. And fake out jump serve Jenna will be serving. What do we say, Jenna? Great serve there. Oh my, let it go. That's what we like to see. Dutch girls get that point. Jenna put it in an incredibly difficult spot for Blair Oaks to handle and sent two Blair Oaks players kind of sprawling to try to gather it before they hit it out of bounds. Jenna with the serve. Just a little outside on that one. Traded points there. Make it 5-3. In favor of the Blair Oaks Falcons. That's long. Good idea, Clara Julius. It's one of those ones that as a back row player you think about, but you have to make sure that you don't want to try to hit one that you know is not going to stay in, and Clara did a great job pulling up on that. All right. Oh, that stayed in. That's in. That's going to be a kill. Number 1 for these Dutch girls wearing Kerrigan Griffin's jerseys, not Kerrigan Griffin. I'm actually not 100% certain who it is, but she got a big smile on her face. That one did not stay, and that one got out as we now serve Clara Julius back in. I love that, though. That first kill, she got a big smile on her face, as she should. The best thing about high school sports in general, just seeing the excitement from kids. Dutch girls trail here in set number 4, 7-5, and they've got to come away with a win. Got to come away with a win. I haven't seen a volleyball game go 5 sets since the first broadcast of the season, I believe. Great job by the Dutch girls just to get that thing over. Good job, Lily, as she got up and met Blair Oaks frontliner at the net. Now she's going to get that one back over. Good volley here. Oh, my Lanta! Oh, wow. It's great effort there by the Dutch girls. Put their body on the line there, trying to make a play for their teammates, and love to see it. I always wonder, I've asked the girls about it, but they don't seem like it's that big of a deal. I asked them if their forearms hurt from the ball hitting them so many times, and they're tough, man. They are very tough. If they hurt, they don't talk about it much, at least not to me. I have a lot of these girls in class. So, also in the chat, maybe you can help me out. Referee gave the point to Blair Oaks there and then held his hand out, his arm out horizontally. Not 100% sure what that calls. I'm going to have to look up some of those hand signs from volleyball officials after this one. Although this is our last live volleyball broadcast. The Dutch girls win that point. Trail by 3 here. Rachel Kepke subbing out as Reese Hampton subs in to go serve. Oof. Fortunately short-lived as they were able to Blair Oaks was able to get the point back. Oh, my bad. I'm on the wrong camera here for you guys. I apologize. That was my fault. Oh, thank you, Janelle Rasmussen. I think that's Janelle R. would be Janelle Rasmussen, I believe. Number 1 is freshman Clara Bruni. Thank you very much. I've never had Clara in class, so I apologize. But it was awesome to see her get that ace earlier. That stays in. Yes, Dutch girls get the point there as well. Got to go on a little rally here. Got to go on a rally. What do you say, Lily? Hit it where they ain't. Way to go, Sample. Riley Groovy with a sky hook. Sample sets her teammates. Jolene Braun trying to get a tip over. Clarice Krupp. Oh! Went for the hammer. Caught the top of the net, unfortunately. Long Dutch girl point. Dutch girl ball. Couple more subs here. Clara Bruni is checking out as Maya Vandergriff checks back into the front line there. Julius with a serve. Dutch girls went up for the block, but unfortunately the ball hit off their hands and shot out of bounds. Oh, nice job by Vandegrift. My goodness. Man, when she gets up there, she really gets up there. It's awesome to see. Really enjoy watching her play the front line. Great athlete. Sam Hoffman says 1-1 is their record. They beat the Flames 4-2 in Calgary. Yeah, I'm hoping the Blues have a great season this year. I love watching hockey. Used to love playing hockey. It was so much fun. Random fact about me, I played club roller hockey for the UCM Mules whenever I was in college. Man, I love baseball. I love baseball. I could watch baseball, play baseball any day. But hockey is so fun. It's so fast-paced. Love playing hockey. Dutch girls now trail by 6 here. Going to have to get something together here. It's going to get out of hand. To the 40 listeners who are still here with us, we need to get a rally here for the Dutch girls. Rachel Kepke with a good attempt. Handled, though, by the Falcons. Oh! A lot of jumping happening down there. Rachel went up for the tip. Met at the net by a Falcon, but the Falcon hit it out of bounds. All right, Dutch girls trail by 5. 15-10 here. Jenna with the serve. Uh-oh, that's trouble. That's got to be a Dutch girl point, right? No way. Oh, as the Blair Oaks Lady Falcons get time to set back up, too. No way. Oh, man. If StatCast was going to put a percentage chance on who was going to win that point, when that ball was hit over the net, I would have guessed that the Dutch girls had a high likelihood, but got to give the Falcons credit. They never gave up on that play. Way to go. Long. 16-11, Dutch girls trail by 5 here. Later part of this, Maya Vandergriff and Clara Julius kind of bumped into each other, ran into each other. Maya serving here. I think this is the first time I've seen Maya serve tonight. Good serve there. Be an ace. She sticks her tongue out at her teammate. That was funny. It doesn't matter really the score. When volleyball teams score, they get hyped for their teammates, and I do really love seeing that. Oh, that's a great spike. That was hit very, very hard at Carly Copeland. Kind of got her hands up defensively as it was going right for her face. Not much you could do with that one. Blair Oaks still leads by 5 as we've kind of been trading points here the last handful of serves. Lily gets it over the net. Oh, Riley Gruby! Yikes! Way to go, Riley. Love to see it. It is so exciting to see one of our players time up a hit that's being sent over from the other team for a spike. Way to get the kill. Timing was impeccable. Fortunately, we continue trading points as Reese is a little bit long on that serve. And we trade points again. We trail by 4, but it's really a one run here away from being knotted up. Sample serving. In the back row, we got Sample, Hampton, Julius. Front row, we got Krupp, Jolene, Braun, and Gruby. Is that the 6 to get the point here? Job. Clara set up here for Jolene with a tip. Block attempt. 1, 2, 3. Good job, Joe. Long. Oh, they're calling it in. Oh, man. Plate number 2, Miss Camden Lackman back to serve for the Blair Oaks Lady Falcons. Dug out there by Clara Julius. Little miscommunication, trying to get it over the net. Gruby's able to do just that. Long. Nice. Man, it really has. It's been, I feel like for the last 10 points, it's been back and forth and back and forth. We just need to go on a run. That's what it comes down to. They had their run early in this set. We got to take ours now. Oh! Good block attempt there. We got to get this one over the net, and we do. Reese Hampton was looking for a hole in the defense. Hampton digs that one out. Oh, boy. Oh, my. Close. Close. Unable to get the ball going the direction that we want as Blair Oaks continues the ping pong battle back and forth here. Dutch girls are nearing having their backs against the wall. Let's go, Dutch girls. Sorry for that camera switch. That's my bad. A little miscommunication. From a viewer's perspective, I would say I feel like the Dutch girls have kind of got caught running into each other or maybe being a little out of a position more tonight than I've seen them in recent games. That one's long. Back to the Dutch girls, trailing by 5. All right. Got a feeling this is the time. Rachel Kepke entering the game. Reese Hampton leaving. Carly Copeland entering. Jolene Braun leaving. Looks like Copeland back to serve here. I'd love to see Carly go on a run. What do you say, Carly? Long. Yes. Yes. All right. Dutch girls trail by 4. What do we got here? What do you say? In my class, I've given Carly the nickname Carlito. She's in my intro to TV studio class. I know she's got Carls from some people. Oh, yes! Here we go. This is the run. Dutch girls trail by 3 now. We believe. Uh-oh. Blair Oaks going to try to stop the momentum there a little bit. Guess during this time, I'll kind of giving you guys an update on local sports. Let's take a look on my phone here. What's going on in these football games? I got a little vested interest. Anybody out there that plays fantasy sports knows. They know how it is. Looks like the Falcons are currently upsetting the Bills 21-14 on Monday Night Football, but there were 2 Monday night games tonight as the Bears are playing the Commanders. That game is at halftime right now with the Bears leading 13-7. Who's doing the damage here in this one? Caleb Williams has a rushing touchdown and a pair of field goals for the Bears, and then Jaden Daniels has a passing touchdown to Chris Moore for the Commanders. All right, we're back underway here. We're going to keep this going. Oh, a little long on the serve. All right. Dutch girls down 4. Need 7. Let's go, Rach. Yes! Way to go, Rach. Rachel Kepke with the kill. Said that a lot throughout her volleyball career here as she now plays her final home game. All right. Jenna back to serve. Dutch girls down 3. Let's go, rally, rally. Just a bit outside Dutch girls' point. All right, Dutch girls down 2. Do you believe? We say, Jenna. All right, Dutch girls, set it up, set it up. Oh! Good attempt there from Rach, but met at the net and blocked. Got a rotation coming here. Looks like Camden Lackman just came off the floor for the crowd comes alive here on senior night. Yes! Way to go, Lily! Moves it to 23-21. See the student section supporting their peers. Lots of excitement in the gym right now, ladies and gents. Vandergrift gets the serve over. Long. Oh, yeah! Just long. We've seen a call very similar to that not going in the Dutch girls' favor. Maybe the magic is in the air. Maya the Myth legend. Maya the Myth Vandergrift with the serve. Gets it over the net. Oh. That ball, I think it got our student section. It got me as well. I thought that they had gotten the ball over the net on the block, did Lily Sample, but it must have been just in front. All right. Dutch girls trail by 1. Score is 24-22. And they've got to win 3 in a row here. Or 2, I guess, to make it 24-24. Got to win by 2 in volleyball. They've got to win this set or it's over. It's over. Let's go, Dutch girls. Hopefully Coach Ridenauer's got the right words for those girls down there in the huddle. They look excited. if you follow the Dutch Girls Volleyball team at all on social media this year, you know that they have these theme practices to end their weeks. It's really kept some morale really high this year, and it seems like the girls have had a lot of fun with it. Big props to Coach Ridenauer for, her and her coaching staff getting the excitement with the program. We love to see that. Oh! Block to end it. And that's going to do it tonight. Man, sets 1 and 4 especially really could have gone either way, but Dutch girls not able to come away with it. Just leave it, Chris. Chris will come up here. We'll do our sign-off in just a moment. Congrats to the Blair Oaks Lady Falcons. Good luck to them the rest of the way out of the season. And good luck to our Dutch girls. They've got a season left before they actually head to their district tournament. We want to see them have the best ride out as possible. Thank you to all of you guys for tuning in. If you have not already, please subscribe to our OHS TV Studio YouTube channel. We appreciate any and all support. We're somewhere up over 2,500 subscribers now, so the channel's really grown, the program has really grown, and a lot of that has to do with the broadcast, so thank you guys. We will be live broadcasting the Friday night homecoming football game this week, so if you're interested, you guys can tune into that. And I just actually got the clear today. We're going to be doing something we've never done before. We're going to live broadcast the parade that happens on Friday. We're going to live broadcast that. So if you've never been a part of the homecoming tradition here at OHS, you'll get to see that as well. All right, my name is Tyler Ehring, and I'm up here with Mr. Christopher Waymeyer. Chris, no, it's this one right here. It's on the computer. Chris, I want to say thank you big time. This is what, 4 broadcasts in a row now? 2 volleyball, a softball, and football?
Yeah.
Chris is helping us out a ton here with OHS TV Studio and these broadcasts. Very fortunate to have his help. Tonight we had also Liam Crammy. Liam had to get out of here earlier, though, so thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, I guess I'll have to do this hand. We'll see you next time. Join us on Friday for the Dutchman football game, band halftime show as they